Hello everyone, and welcome to English Conversation Zone. We're so happy to have you here. This channel is all about helping you learn and practice English in a fun and natural way. Through real-life conversations, useful phrases, and everyday situations, you'll improve your listening, speaking, and confidence step by step. Learning English is a long journey. It takes time, effort, and practice. One of the best and easiest ways to improve your English is through reading. Reading is not only a way to get information, but also a great method to build your vocabulary, improve your grammar, and understand how real English is used in daily life. In this video, we will talk about why reading is important, how it helps you learn, and how you can make reading a part of your English learning routine. 1. Why reading is so important. Reading is one of the main skills in any language. When you read, you see how the language works. You learn new words, expressions, and sentence structures. You can also see how grammar rules are used naturally in real texts. Unlike listening or speaking, reading gives you time to think. You can stop, check a new word, or read a sentence again. This makes it easier to understand and remember what you learn. Reading also connects you to the world. When you read books, articles, stories, or even social media posts in English, you discover new cultures, ideas, and opinions. You don't just learn a language, you learn about people and life. 2. How reading helps you improve your English. Reading helps your English in many ways. Let's look at some of them. A. You learn new vocabulary. When you read, you meet new words all the time. You see how they are used in sentences, and this helps you understand their meaning naturally. For example, reading a story about travel can teach you words like journey, adventure, or destination. You can write these words in a notebook, make flashcards, or use an app to remember them. Over time, your vocabulary will grow faster than you think. B. You understand grammar better. Reading helps you see grammar in action. You don't just study rules, you see how native speakers use them. For example, instead of memorizing past tense forms, you can notice them in stories or news articles. When you read sentences like, she went to the market, or, he was playing football, your brain starts to understand patterns naturally. This helps you speak and write more correctly. C. You improve your writing skills. Reading teaches you how to write better. You see how authors organize ideas, use punctuation, and connect sentences. If you read a lot, you will start writing more clearly and confidently. Try to copy good sentences or phrases that you like. Later, use them in your own writing. Reading makes writing easier because your mind becomes familiar with good English structures. D. You learn culture and real English. Many learners study English only from textbooks. But books and stories show you real English. You learn how people talk, joke, or express feelings. For example, in stories or novels, you can see idioms like, break the ice, or, once in a blue moon. These phrases are hard to learn from grammar books, but they appear often in reading materials. By reading, you also learn about different cultures, how people live, what they believe, and how they communicate. E. You improve focus and imagination. Reading is good for your brain. It helps you focus for longer periods and builds your imagination. When you read stories, you create pictures in your mind. You think about characters, emotions, and places. This not only helps your English but also makes learning fun and creative. 3. What you can read to learn English. You can read almost anything in English, but it's important to choose the right level and topic. If the material is too difficult, you will get bored or frustrated. If it's too easy, you won't learn much. Here are some good ideas for beginners and intermediate learners. A. Graded readers. These are books written for English learners. They use simple vocabulary and grammar, and they come in different levels. You can find stories, classics, or adventures written just for your level. B. Short stories. Short stories are perfect for learning. They are not too long, so you can finish one in a day. You can also find stories for children. They are simple, fun, and full of useful everyday language. C. News articles. Reading simple news articles helps you learn about the world and new vocabulary at the same time. Websites like News in Levels or BBC Learning English offer easy versions of real news. D. Blogs and online posts. Blogs are informal and use real, modern English. You can choose topics you love: travel, cooking, fashion, sports, or technology. Reading about your interests makes learning enjoyable. E. Subtitles and scripts. If you watch movies or TV shows in English, try reading subtitles or scripts. They help you connect written words with spoken language. You can read and listen at the same time. 4. How to make reading a habit. To learn well, you need to make reading part of your daily life. Here are some simple tips to help you. Start small. Read for 10 to 15 minutes a day. Choose topics you enjoy. Reading should be fun, not a chore. Keep a vocabulary notebook. Write down new words and their meanings. Reread favorite texts. You will understand more each time. Read aloud sometimes. It improves your pronunciation and speaking confidence. Set goals. For example, I will finish one short story every week. Use technology. Apps and e-books can help you read anywhere, anytime. Remember, it's okay if you don't understand every word. Try to guess the meaning from the context. Over time, you will notice big improvements in your understanding and fluency. 5. The benefits of reading every day. If you make reading a habit, you will see amazing changes in your English skills. You will speak more naturally, understand others easily, write better sentences, feel more confident using English, think in English without translating. Reading every day is like exercising your brain. The more you do it, the stronger your English becomes. 6. A simple reading plan for beginners. Here's a sample weekly plan you can follow. Monday, read a short story. Tuesday, read a blog post or article about your hobby. Wednesday, read a few pages of a graded reader. Thursday, watch a short video and read the subtitles. Friday, read an English comic or children's book. Saturday, review your new vocabulary. Sunday, write a short summary of what you read. This plan keeps you active every day without feeling tired. 7. Final thoughts. Reading is one of the most powerful tools to learn English. It helps you grow your vocabulary, improve grammar, and understand how English really works. It also makes learning enjoyable and connects you with the world. If you make reading a daily habit, even for a few minutes, your English will improve faster than you imagine. So pick up a book, open an article, or read a story today, and let the journey begin. Remember, the more you read, the better you speak. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share.